You should use cloud accounting. I'll tell you why. In the past, I used to go to my clients, and I used to explain what is cloud accounting, why they should use it, and then they would argue with me that this is better or that's better. And anyways, it was a new technology. None of us, I guess, knew so much about it. What I knew was that it's really great. Now, when I go to my clients, well, the friendly ones, I tell them you're an idiot if you don't use cloud accounting because it saves time, there's data security, there's collaboration with others, there's less expensive, you get backups all the time. So all of this it happens before you even click anything. So we'll go through a few of, I guess, nice benefits of cloud accounting. The first one, it's the live feed that it gets from your bank. So once, for example, we use QuickBooks Online. You connect your bank account, you connect your credit card account to it. So it takes the data in instantly. So before you even know it, it runs on an auto, I guess, systematic data feed. So sometimes you go into it, you click update, it takes the data. So what happens there? Nobody has to sit there and enter each transaction, each item. Data comes in, even some of the names come in. For example, you go to your dashboard in QuickBooks Online, you click on banking, it lists them. For example, you see Business Depot or Best Buy or telephone bills. So all of it comes in. Some of it even gets auto configured. Some of these we do after for the configuration. So once you have that, the data comes in, you can have a quick look, okay, how much money there's in the bank, what are the sales, what are my expenses. So you could make quick decision. In the old days, when we were doing, I guess, accounting for people, some people didn't know that because they had the software, it was running, they had a bookkeeper entering the data, but they had to ask the bookkeeper, can you print a report for me? And then financial statements or income statement, whatnot, and they had to go and enter the data in. Maybe they hadn't done it for a month or 2 or 3 or 4. They had to enter all of that, so you can actually see the amount of time that it takes. Super slow. So with QuickBooks Online, you don't even need to ask your bookkeeper to print it. Actually, QuickBooks Online comes with an app, so you can just log in and see your data. If you're on a computer, you can just go on your computer, log in, and go to custom report, financial statements, balance sheet, income statement, even cash flow. You click on that, and you see it in a second. So that's really great. Bank reconciliation is done right, live basically. Another excellent feature that basically we're going to talk about is, let's say you're one of our clients, you're using QuickBooks Online, and before you know it, in the background, because we do have access to your QuickBooks Online, we do the bank reconciliation. So you don't even notice that we are working in the background. So you go in, we could even tell you, your bank's reconciled. Go ahead and I guess have a look at your financial statements. Look at your charts. QuickBooks Online actually give you a few reports, so you can have a look. Dashboard report-ish with charts and whatnot. A performance report. It is secure. I think these days nothing is 100% secure because sometimes you hear that even Pentagon gets hacked. But it is secure relative to your own computer because all the data is with QuickBooks, and this is a huge company. I think they got millions of subscribers. They can afford to go buy some, I guess, anti-hackers and have them watch, I guess, what happens. So the data that they have is way more secure than our computer or your computer, because we don't have the firewall that QuickBooks Online has. Again, as we mentioned before, it is collaboration. We can work with you. If you have another bookkeeper, they can work. If you have a manager, that person can work. Even if you have another partner in your business, you both can have access, so you can have a look at the data. What are the checks that we wrote? What are the sales? What are expenses? Did we authorize this, authorize that? So it actually gives you control too with the collaboration. Another great feature that QuickBooks Online has, or Cloud Accounting has, is the fact that you could connect multiple apps to it. There are a lot of apps. Actually, there's a website. It's called apps.com, and these are the apps that connect to QuickBooks Online. They have apps for inventory. They have apps for warehouse. They have apps for even invoicing. They have apps for payroll. They have apps for timesheet or time management. This is one of my favorite apps called T-Sheets. My other favorite app is Receipt Bank. I think we have a few blogs and we have a YouTube on that. Receipt Bank is another great app that connects to QuickBooks Online. Actually, QuickBooks Online has become such a big company that whoever designs an app, they have to collaborate with QuickBooks. So basically, QuickBooks wants to ensure that this app works properly and flawlessly, actually. So they work together. They have to, I guess, do a test, which is not live. I guess it's pre-production. And they got such a big scrutiny, and they would test it to make sure that this app, I guess, has the standards. And it's to work with QuickBooks Online. Again, as I mentioned, it's less expensive. You could get QuickBooks Online, let's say at $12, $25, $40 even. It's really cheap because, again, your updates keep coming. There's the security, that there are multiple users, even multiple currency. So once you incorporate all these factors into it, it's super less expensive. It's even less expensive when you compare this to traditional bookkeeping. I mean, in the old days, we had clients that would bring their books to us, 30 pages of financial statements, a bunch of checks. So we had to sit down and enter each one, and it used to put us to sleep because it's so monotonous work. And sometimes, let's say you do this, and then they change dates. You're like, oops, we enter all the dates for 2000. Let's say it was 2019. So imagine you have to go back and change all these transactions from 2000 to 2019. And I've seen this. The guy that was doing this, I think he didn't pay attention to the dates. He would just enter them in one day. They had to redo it. The great thing about, I guess, live data coming in, because there's no human, I guess, interception or human work in between, I guess, intermediary, data just comes in live as it is, and it goes to QuickBooks Online. So that reduces human error. So if the date says, January 15, 2021, that's what gets inputted. So a lot of the description, the name, the amount, we had people in staff that used to transpose numbers, let's say 69 divided by 96, or 12,000. You could even put 12, you press the 0, but it doesn't come. So the 12,000 will show up at 12. So there was a lot of human errors that now they're eliminated because data comes in live, right from the bank, right from the source. So that makes it less expensive, I guess, labor-wise for bookkeeping cost. Backup, let's say my computer, my app, everything burns today. I don't lose any data. I'll just grab another computer and log in, and boom, I'm in there. So because QuickBooks Online kept the data. There's a company that would keep a backup for you in case there were mistakes and you want to go back to it. Again, there's an app for that. The company is called Rewind. I think you pay $5 a month and they keep it, backup for you. This is for, I guess, if you have, busy company, you want to keep a backup just in case. That option is available to you. And a lot of these apps, even though there's a ton of technology put into them, because there are more subscribers, it becomes less expensive. So $5 per month for backup is very cheap. So again, as we mentioned before, upgrades come in before you even know it. If you have a QuickBooks, let's say desktop, or you have any other software, you have to go apply the upgrade to it, for payroll, for whatever glitch that there is. You have to do this. So if you're not a very technical person, you will not, upgrade. And sometimes what happens, let's say you don't do the upgrade, so if there was an error, this keeps going in your desktop version. With the QuickBooks or online or any cloud accounting software, the backup is just rolled out, or the upgrade is just rolled out. So you go in there and again, you don't even notice it. So if you have a business and if you want to grow it, if you want to take charge, take pulse of your business, if you want to know how things are, how your staff are doing, your return on investment, your various ratios that helps you with your business, you definitely have to go and get QuickBooks Online and basically use cloud accounting. Thanks for watching.